come up with it. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corner. 7th inning ready to roll. And now it'll be the catcher, Aaron Luke. Now the 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Next, here is Davenport. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Second home run of the game right there.
Stepping in next, Aaron Luke. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So now to the plate, Lee Bloom. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Akron Rubber Ducks. And now, Davenport. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, way to drive that one. Nice pitch.
Into the box, Davenport. He singled in his first AB. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Dig hard, go 2, go 2.
Come on, go hard, you're scoring.
And
go hard.
So now into the box is Tom DiMaria. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Chang shading to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Chavez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next, it'll be Davenport. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Joyce retreats to the track. And now in the box, Aaron Luke flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Aaron Luke.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Now into the box, Davenport, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line to the right side.
Come on,
he has some
go
trouble
hard,
with it.
go hard,
Delgado
go hard.
rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4. Up next, Davenport, 3 for 4 so far in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A...
Now to the plate, here is Davenport. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, stay hot now.
Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. So now here is Davenport. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last day.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And we'll just leave it there. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, David Thompson.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Davenport backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first. Next will be the designated hitter, David Thompson. Flew out last time up. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in will be Quinn Brody. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Step on the back for 1. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Next up, Francisco Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Chang over to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now. Now it'll be Davenport. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Thompson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. So stepping in is Davenport. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And this will be fouled away.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scored.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense.
This evening's game. Striding in is Davenport as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. The throw pulls him off the bag. Bottom of the third now. And Davenport.
Number 13.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next it'll be Davenport. Grounded out in his last at-bat. And he hammers it to deep right field. Boom goes the dynamite. Next up is Davenport.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Next to stand in is Davenport. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Lee is there to make the catch.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sending beats. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. It should be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. This that I say when I'm done. You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Tell him I guess that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like this ain't who am
Digging in, the switch
Batting
hitter,
third.
Davenport.
The third
No one
baseman.
aboard for him, and
Number
2 gone
15.
here in the first. The pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there. Now to bat, Davenport. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up. Adios, pelota. Next to hit is Davenport. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay on the second, but he's in safely. At the plate now is Davenport. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got
We'll have to leave it there. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Seawolves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Drew Carlton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Vladimir Pinto records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
to give me the microphone before my pants, the mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight. And still undefeated. You took the words right out my mouth and walk a mile in my...
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this two-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look at.
But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scam, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just fail.
So now here is Davenport looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Number 13.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Come on. The batter, number 13.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The left fielder, number 4.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Rubber Ducks scored 12 times en route to a win tonight.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
So now here is Davenport looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready to take his hacks again. Davenport blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on. And he'll make it to first easily.
Now batting, right fielder, Cal Mitchell.
Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is returned. And now here is Arden Pabst, struck out in his first at-bat.
Arden Pabst.
Ready with the 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Davenport. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Now at the plate is Jared Oliva. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jared Oliva.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Davenport as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other.
Come on,
Not
come on,
him,
come on.
He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game. Well done.
There's always someone else. All the disguise we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rubber Ducks, number 13.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason DeLay.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Brooks is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to hit, Matthew Raimo singled in his last at-bat. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Benjamin is there. And that ends the inning. Robert Boone comes on from the pen.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
4-2. Help. Okay.
The minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. They agree on a new plan going forward.
In it is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jennie Finch, who joins me now. Jennie, when you were coming up, what was it like for you? How did you deal with people who doubted your ability to stay as a two-way player?
Well, first, it's an honor to be here. I couldn't be more thrilled to be on this show. It wasn't easy. There were some coaches, actually, that I ended up changing teams because they wouldn't let me be a two-way player. But I wanted to, and I wanted to have the bat in my hands. I wanted to be able to be on defense, and I wanted to pitch. And so I would encourage those young athletes to do what you want to do and go out there and shine. And so it's exciting. It's not easy. It's double the work, but it's been done, and it's going to be done. And it's exciting to see the future and the opportunity for
level of scrutiny, but of course that's much higher here. How much mental toughness is he going to need to make it through as a two-way player?
A minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. They agree on a new plan going forward.
Synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the new it still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though. I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution. We put the salute in the solution.
Digging in next, Davenport as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Davenport. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is camped under this one. One down. Now at the plate, here is Davenport. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's a way to find that sweet spot right there.
Stepping in once again is Davenport. Singled in his last at-bat.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here. Right guy. No one better up there. Come on now. One time. Right here. Look good. No one better. Here we go. Hey, touch up right
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. One there. Back to first. And a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run. And stepping in, Matthew Raimo. And their runners at the corners now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is... And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jennie Finch, who joins me now. Jennie, when you were coming up, what was it like for you? How did you deal with people who doubted your ability to stay as a two-way player?
Well, first, it's an honor to be here. I couldn't be more thrilled to be on this show. It wasn't easy. There were some coaches, actually, that I ended up changing teams because they wouldn't let me be a two-way player. But I wanted to, and I wanted to have the bat in my hands. I wanted to be able to be on defense, and I wanted to pitch. And so I would encourage those young athletes to do what you want to do and go out there and shine. And so it's exciting. It's not easy. It's double the work, but it's been done, and it's going to be done. And it's exciting to see the future and the opportunity for this guy.
For any player who gets drafted, there's a certain level of scrutiny, but of course that's much higher here. How much mental toughness is he going to need to make it through as a two-way player?
All eyes are on him, and it's not easy being able to...
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
This is the story that has everyone in the baseball world talking. He's beginning his professional career as...
An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent, but the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
He's starting to draw some eyes, and for good reason. He has been lighting it up at the plate and playing well.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Esa mucha sal, mucha, mucha, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen llorar.
So next to hit is Davenport, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First offering. Hit hard towards the hole, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Ready now is Davenport, who collected a base hit his first time up. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. Next to dig in, Davenport. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
In the last that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to...
Jeremy Ironman will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2, the final in this game. The American League future.
I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now when I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag. To the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a damn right there. Gospel tunes got a film right there.
This is the story that I am all about lately. The organization drafted him higher than he was projected to go, and they seem to believe that he could be a two-way player for them. But not everybody agrees. I've got the mayor, Sean Casey, with me. Sean, you're not sold on this idea. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I'm not sold on it because I think baseball is such a tough sport. And, you know, when you first get drafted, maybe you come out of high school or you come out of college, right? I mean, it's easy to be a two-way player. But when you get it,
been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers.
Striding in is Scott Peace. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa. Here's the first pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Joe Wilkerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
1-1-1.
High chopper to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. On to second, but the throw is wide. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Standing in now, Raleigh Marbury, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing. Got him looking, and that'll do it. So now to the plate, Ian Sagdahl, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Osvaldo Duarte. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. At the plate, Manuel Villarreal. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Grounded weakly toward third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Into the box, Lester Bradley. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Scott Peace, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Jeremy De La Rosa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Joe Wilkerson. He doubled his last time up. And he popped him up. Delgado has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Raleigh Marbury. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now a swing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lester Bradley. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in next, Jeremy De La Rosa. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Joe Wilkerson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Now back, designated hitter, Raleigh Marbury.
To the plate now, Raleigh Marbury. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Raleigh Marbury goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The next 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Osvaldo Duarte who's at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now into the box. Manuel Villarreal. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So now into the box is Israel Pineda. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
The left fielder, number 24.
Lester Bradley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 2-1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the ball.
Looking at a fast. Juan Hillman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the year. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Akron took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
We are getting closer day by day to the trade deadline, and that means that top prospects could be on the move. I'm joined today by Carlos Pena. And Carlos, when you were on your way up the ladder to the majors, did you ever notice the chatter around the trade deadline?
Oh, absolutely. It's almost impossible to ignore it. And the thing is this, you can't control it, so why even worry about it? But it's easier said than done. I mean, you have to really focus in your game, staying within your approach, and not let all that noise distract you. At the end of the day, you're really playing for the entire major leagues, and you have to understand that no one is untouchable. I was the #1 prospect for Texas when I got traded to Oakland. I was the #1 prospect for Oakland when I got traded to Detroit. So you can be in the move at any time, play your game, and forget about the things that are just out of reach as far as controlling them.
a coach offers guidance to a developing player.
So now here is Davenport looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go, let's go.
First pitch of the AB now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Davenport, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away.
Let it rip.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet. And now in the box, Davenport. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. Now into the box, Josh Tobias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the 1-2. Turned on down the line. A dive, and he knocks it down. Ready to take his hacks again. Davenport blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Up next, Joe Wilkerson, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
Wilkerson.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. And now, Davenport. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 13.
Here you go. See that? Let it fly.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. The relay throw, and he is in there.
He's there.
Now to the plate, here is Davenport. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second. Now it'll be Josh Tobias, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in will be Davenport. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
See it? Right, let's go, kids.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Line towards center field.
Round it.
And that's
Find
in
the
there.
ball.
Base hit. And And they'll get the ball
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in
great
quickly,
job right
holding
there.
him to a
Hit that
single.
ball hard.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Davenport.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Dolan will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their...
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this...
He recently got the call to AAA, and he is now within shouting distance of the major leagues. But for now, he'll have to prove that he can compete and excel at this AAA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is here with me today. How does AAA prepare a player for the majors in a way that AA doesn't?
Yeah, I think it's changed a lot in recent years. They used to always say that if you could compete at AA, you could play in the big leagues. And that might be true, but you're seeing fewer and fewer players make that double jump up to the big leagues. Organizations want their prospects to play in AAA. I think it's another level of challenge. It's kind of an incremental step rather than throwing them right into the fire of a big league competition. You have a lot of guys at the AAA level who have big league experience. They know how to play at that level, and so he'll face that kind of level of competition, but he'll also be able to pick the brains of guys on his own team who have been there, so when that call does...
A player is consulted about a possible obstacle in his career path. A representative calls with big news for his client. And, just like that, the course of a career changes. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organ. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap.
Developing story here. He's a rising star, a rising prospect in the minors, but he was blocked at his position, and the organization decided they needed to ship him off to a new team, get something back for him. Sean Casey's with us. Casey, what is it like for him right now? What is he going through, and what should he expect in his new organization?
Well, I think there's so many emotions here when this happens, because as a minor leaguer, when you're coming up with that organization, your mind says, oh, I can't wait to play for that organization for 12 years.
The manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
One of my favorite young prospects has just been moved to a new franchise, a new organization in a trade. Carlos Pena, you dealt with this in your career. What was it like for you the first couple times that you got traded?
Oh, yes, I got traded twice in my early career.
Total mastery of a skill requires continual refinement.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress, because you know the next call-up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, you know, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players, too.
Most of us will have only heard of this prospect recently, right? If at all. But Al, he's doing well in the minors as a position player.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience.
Back to one of our lead stories here on MLB Central. An exciting.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
Next for Milwaukee, Davenport, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Bader is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Next up, Davenport.
Number 13.
First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit back toward the mound. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Check the outfielders now, see where they're at.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Davenport, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Go now, come on now, one time. Hey, nice pitch, get yours.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off.
Hey, see if you can drive it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left.
Come on, go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
And that's the third out. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off. So stepping in is Davenport. Flew out last time up. Pitch number 100 on its way. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone.
That's save number 33 on the season for him. Matching my career best. 30.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
A rookie has a lot of expectations on them, and a lot of that comes from how they performed in the minors. You're Cliff Floyd, you know that.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
All right, it's time to check in on how the two-way experiment is going. He's primarily been playing in the field with the team, mixing in an occasional appearance on the mound. Our insider, John Paul Morosi, joins us now. And JP, what's the vibe around the league about this young player?
So to get his day started at the plate, Davenport comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season.
Hey, your pitch, he's coming in.
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, not in time as he steals second. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next it'll be Davenport. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering.
Hey. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Next to stand in is Davenport as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in, the switch hitter, Davenport. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Your attention, please. Infinity Dodgers. Number 16. Will.
Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Davenport is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Always It's nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Now to bat, Davenport, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Number 13.
First pitch of the AB now. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. He's around first, heading for two. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back. Striding in is Albert Pujols, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now. Next to hit is Davenport. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that one yanked just foul. The wind up and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. Hey now. Got it. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
And the throw is in time to get. Next up is Davenport, who bounced out last time up. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Albert now. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a relay to the plate. And a tag it out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied. New inning set to get underway. And set to go as the third baseman, Davenport. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of... And...
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
So now here is Davenport looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Number 13.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line.
Round hard,
But it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a sack. At the plate now is Davenport as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
So here is Davenport. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
There you go. You're here. You're here.
Center field, base hit. He'll get it into second. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Your attention, please. Who's hitting to the right side? Number 1.
Popped him up. Adames shading to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make. Jake Hager steps into the on-deck circle now looking to...
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top.